loss of life of any Biafran whatsoever, for any reason whatsoever. For any reason whatsoever. Personally, I don't support that. But in everything that I do, I pay close attention to the hand behind the message. The hand behind the message is very, very important. If you are not paying attention to the hand behind the message, you will continue to make mistake. You will make mistake that you will regret for the rest of your life. That is why we must be very, very careful what we do and how we do them. Sorry, I can't find that very tweet anymore. I can't find that very tweet anymore, but hopefully, if I find it, I'm going to try to share it and use it to make an illustration so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Because all this is they are doing is targeted to somewhere. It's targeted to somebody. It's targeted to all of us. All of us. They might take a particular name, take a particular person who has made himself available through his carelessness or whatever. They will use that. But the agenda is not just for that person. It is against every single one of us. The main project is against every single one of us. That is why we must be concerned. That is why we must be concerned. So I urge every Biafran, wherever you are, you must not allow this narrative of the enemies to fly. Always focus on telling them the real truth and nothing but the truth. The people who are causing the problem, who started the problem, are no other people than these same criminals. Nigerian government is the one that imported terrorism. They are the one that imported terrorism in Nigeria. And when it comes to the Southeast, they are the one that created the insecurity in the Southeast. We must not forget that. Anything they are trying to bring up now to make people begin to feel pity and think otherwise, don't pay attention to it. Don't promote it. Don't share it. It doesn't matter the video or the picture you see. Don't promote it. Don't share it. Let it die a natural death. Anything content you see that you know that you can learn a lesson, learn the lesson and discard it. Learn your lesson and discard it. Don't promote it. Don't push it out of proportion. And when you are doing that, you are promoting the enemy directly and indirectly. You might not know. It might not be your intention, but I bet you there is a hidden hand in every content you see. There's a hidden hand. And I want us to listen to this message of Mazen Nandekano again. Let's go back to this message because this message speaks volume.
The killing of innocent protesters. 2016, Mbo massacre. 2017, the invasion of my house. Operation Python Dance 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know.
Did you hear that? Every of this is about the massacre of Biafran people. 2015, 2016. The invasion of the home of our Prime Minister, Supreme Mazen Nandekano. The death of his parents. Caused by Nigerian government. Caused by Nigerian. Don't ever allow them to push this aside and begin to tell you of something else that is not relevant. The mass killing of the Biafrans by the government of Nigeria, which have continued even now as we speak. The destruction of homes, we have seen them on video do it. We have seen them on video do it. I want you to pay attention to Mazen Nandekano.
I lost 28 men. My mom, my dad are both dead as a result of Southeast governors, what they did.
Did you hear that? This was as a result of the Southeast governors, the politicians. As a result of the action of the politicians, they took the life of Biafrans 2015. They took the life of Biafran 2016. The home of our Supreme Mazen Nandekano was invaded. He lost his parents, mother and father. They were buried the same day. He didn't even have the opportunity to see their corpses before they were buried. Don't ever forget this. The genesis of what you are seeing today The genesis of the problem you are seeing today, this very thing that is happening today, the genesis. Don't ever forget. How did it start? Whenever somebody wants to bring any topic, ask him, this thing that is happening, where did it start? Where? What's in the genesis? Because when the world is looking at the present day, if you do not push that genesis and tell them where it started, they will just ask that is why we must begin to talk about this genesis of where this evil in Biafra land, where it started. Before they came in, there was peace everywhere. Nobody was attacking anybody. Nobody was attacking even their military or nobody. Biafrans were only protesting with flag, asking for freedom, asking for referendum with flag. That is the genesis of this thing that is happening today. So when Finland authority will be looking, and the other part of the world, Amnesty International will be looking, they look at the genesis of this problem. But we know the reason they brought this and begin to make it and blow out of proportion. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is going to get his judgment on Monday from the court. He will be in court on Monday, and we're going to be here. And we will follow up. They are now cooking up public opinion. They are cooking up public opinion to raise sentiment, to tell you of what this is, and they will always cook this up to link it with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Somebody have already tweeted on Twitter that they want to bring weird faces of people who appear so that they can say that it is the Biafran government, so that Biafran government can be tagged as a terrorist organization. This is a mission. A mission. When I say changing of narrative, some of you think it's a joke. They have involved money. Content creators, some of them Igbo people, content creators. All because they want to have money. They don't care. In my platform, I speak differently. That is why you don't see many people here. I don't come here for saga. I don't come here for attacking anybody. I don't come here for propaganda. That is why you can't see a lot of people on my program. The only day you see people, many on my program, is the day Mazen Nanikano goes to court or Mazen will get to court. Every other day, everybody disappear. They go to where they will listen to what Mbeke did and what Mbafo did. How Mbafo and Mbeke went to market and came back and one of them disappeared in the road. That is what they want to hear. But I didn't create this platform for that. And I cannot change my line of message because of you so that you come and watch. No, I wouldn't do that. It is meant for those who knows what they want in freedom. It is meant for those who know why they came into this very journey. You have your reason. I have my reason. So hold on to that, your reason. And when you look at it and you see that your reason aligns very well, you hold on to it and stay strong. I want you to continue to listen to Mazi Nandeka on this message.
So when you want to sit down to talk about insecurity, please start from the beginning.
When you want to talk about insecurity, start from the beginning. When they push those videos before you, when they throw that video for your face, tell them to start from the beginning. They took the life of Biafrans 2015, 2016. Python danced the whole of Mazi Nandekanu. 28 men molded down with Jack. Mazi Nandekanu, 2 of his parents gone. Before this time, there was nothing like insecurity in the Southeast. Nobody was attacking anybody. Not even their military. They were going about their businesses. Let's talk about the genesis. How did they start? It is the government of Nigeria that sponsored the insecurity in Biafra land and made Biafra land what it is today. A crime zone. An insecure zone. That is what they want. And they have conducted so many false flag operations. So many false flags. Many things you are seeing in Biafra, they are planned by the DSS. With evidence, we have video evidence to confirm this. So many of them we can't share online. There are video evidence to confirm that Nigerian government are conducting flag of operations. Today, they stepped up their game. They are using fellow Biafrans, they use fellow Biafrans to push propaganda against the United States of Biafra. Since after the somebody said it, that after the declaration, expect more propaganda, expect stronger propaganda. And that is why I have been crying all this while for us to unify ourselves and speak in one voice so that we can limit the number of deception and attack that will come. Because once we are divided, we are giving them the opportunity. Some of us, in case of scoring points or trying to prove something, you will score a point against yourself. The enemies are watching. They are watching us. They are watching us. So many of them come to our program to see our line of thought. They come to see how they're going to re-strategize. And I have been shouting about this changing of narrative. Changing of narrative. Don't allow them to change. The truth and only truth is that it is Nigerian government that brought the insecurity we see today in Nigeria. They exported it from the northern part of Nigeria to Biafra land. How did they do it? 2015, they massacred Biafra. 2016, they did. Peter Obi joined them in Ozu River to do it. They launched their Python dance, in which thousands of Biafran dance, and the home of Mazen Nandekan, the raid in the home of Mazen Nandekan, where 28 men lost their life. The parents of Mazen Nandekan died through that. Jack also lost his life. Don't ever forget that. Those are crimes against humanity. And nobody has been held accountable up to today as we speak. Nobody. These informations, evidence are with Amnesty International. It's not just because I'm saying it. The evidence, every single evidence is with Amnesty International. They saw it, they see. Many of them, the evidence, the attack of the home of Mazen Nandekan is on Facebook, is still there. And many other social media networks is there. But nobody has been held accountable. This is the genesis of the whole thing. Don't ever forget it. And let's continue.
The same people meeting today to try and discuss insecurity were the ones who caused it.
You hear that?
They caused it.
They caused it.
And we must all now live with the consequences.
They caused it. And now we are all living in the consequence of what they have caused. We are all living in the consequence of the insecurity that Nigerian government have brought to us in the Southeast region. They were the one that created the insecurity. They were the one that went and brought the terrorists to Nigeria. They went and brought them. And when they begin to operate in the northern part of Nigeria, as if it's not enough of them, they exported them to Biafra land. Every one of us know how they use Dangote train to transport them to Biafra land during the time of lockdown. We all saw it. We all saw it. We all saw it. The major perpetrators of evil against us is Nigerian government and the politicians. They can never divert our attention. Do not allow it. Don't help them to promote their own narrative. That is my concern. That is my concern. Why are we helping them to promote their own narratives? And that is why I came up with this topic. The hidden hand. In every content you see today, in every video you see, search for the hidden hand behind it. Whether it is true or lie, look at the hand behind it. Is it the hand of the devil or the hand of the angel? Is it the hand of the angel or the hand of the devil behind it? What is the intention? You can imagine DOS that blackmail even Mazen Nandekan. DOS that blackmailed Mazen Simon Ekpa and even send people to go and testify against him in Finland. And when you see them promote something, you still join them to promote that thing. It means you're not taken right. You see them promote something and you sheepishly follow them and promote it. You're not thinking well. That is the hidden hand in every content you see today in this journey. How oppressors twist narrative against Biafrans. They always do it. And this twisting of narrative, I have been shouting about this since this month. I've been talking about it. Almost on my program, I talk about shifting the narrative. And government of Nigeria have pumped money into it. They have pumped money, they have bought people, they have recruited people, they have created several armed groups in the front line to change this narrative. And when you go online today, the heated things you will see are things that are portraying Biafra as a very bad organization. Things that portray us as criminals. And we help them to share it. Why would you share something that portrays you as a criminal? Why? Why would you share a content that portrays you as a criminal? It doesn't matter what the message they have to send. I don't care. It doesn't matter the message you have. It doesn't matter what it is. There are certain information you will see, you match it, you step on it and forget about it. Learn your lesson from it and go. As long as it promotes the agenda of the enemy or changes the narrative against you, don't bring it out. Don't even share it. Don't even take it away. Some of you do not. Some of us are very, very, I don't know, very myopic in thinking, you know. That is why when you see a leader give instruction, that is the reason they gave instruction. There was a time Mazen Nandekanu gave instruction to the ESN. Mazen Nandekanu warned the ESN, do not use camera in anything you are doing. Don't use camera. In anything you are doing, in any operation you are doing, you are going, don't use camera. Mazen Nandekanu warned the ESN seriously. Mazen Simon Ekpa also put that same warning. When you hear this one, there are reasons. There are reasons why these things have been said. Our enemies will always capitalize on our weakness to paint us evil. We are dealing with a situation where the international communities are paying attention and they're watching. And when you see some of this information, I bet you it is not targeted at one person. It is targeted at every one of us. The person that is sharing and go and check them on Twitter. See the kind of message they are writing on Twitter. Go to Twitter and see the kind of messages you will see that people are writing. You will understand what I'm saying. That their attack is against the government of Biafra. The attack is against the government of Biafra. It is sad that some idiot doesn't know. That is why it pains me in the disobedience that we are seeing today. The disobedience we are seeing, the disunity we are seeing. If care is not taken, it will get to a extent where it will be very difficult for somebody to come out with his face and begin to speak about Biafra. And I pray it will never get to that.
Those who want to destroy this country have shock coming their way, says President. Now, this is what the presidency, which is the Fulani cabal, what they have put together. Can I also remind the governors and all these idiots in Nigeria writing rubbish every day? You can't kill people's children and expect their brothers not to react. It's stupid. It is called vengeance.
Did you see that? You cannot take the life of people's children, mothers, sisters, make people orphan, and you expect them not to react. That is stupidity. It is a common thing. You cannot take the life of people and expect them not to react. They will definitely react. You cannot come and make people orphan. Make women widow. Make men widowers. Make men childless. Take away their brothers and sisters and you expect them not to react. They will definitely react. And that is why you are seeing the reactions you are seeing.
There'll be vengeance, of course. So you're wearing army uniform, you're killing people, and you think every army officer will be safe. As long as you're going about killing innocent people, you are putting every army person on uniform at risk.
Absolutely.
The same goes for the police. All those years, you people were not going about slaughtering people. Was there any reaction?
No.
You people are the cause. You people, you come out and SARS protests, you are there killing people.
That is it.
And you think that their brothers or their cousins will not have avenged their death. You're joking. You are dreaming. You can write all your fanciful epistle about one Nigeria, insecurity, all that rubbish. From now till thy kingdom come, it will not make any difference to us. No difference whatsoever.
Exactly.
If you kill somebody, you're going to die. Be rest assured. Take up a boon or Kodian, there are God punish all of you. Mad people everywhere. They said their president have written. But of course, we know it is Garba Shehu and El Rufai and Femi Adesina who are writing. You stupid animals called Nigerians. A speech of this magnitude should have been made by the president in person if he's alive. But some of you cannot reason. You want 2023 is the turn of my village and all that rubbish. So Yoruba media, you're demonizing Biafrans over the death of Gulag so that Tinubu can be president.
You see, Yoruba media demonizing Biafra over the death of Gulag. Then the same thing is what they are doing today. The same thing is what they're demonizing Biafra. That is an agenda that Yoruba media have taken as a responsibility. You see, that is why we must be very careful what we share, what we say, and what we do. Because these people have a contract of demonizing Biafra. They want to demonize, with every single opportunity they have, they demonize Biafra. And why are we going to be giving them that opportunity to continue to demonize Biafra? Why? It didn't start today. This was what they did when Gulag died. Without investigation, they still brought that case of Gulag in the case of Mazen Namdi. Without any investigation, nothing. They just said, because it happened in Imo State, in Biafra land. And it was even on Sunday, not even on Monday, which was supposed to be the sit at home. But yet, they target to Biafra. They want to make sure they demonize Biafra. It is a project. It's a project that the Nigerian government have signed in. Every media house, more especially the Yoruba media, every one of them have that assignment of demonizing. They can never say anything good about Biafra. Never, ever. So when you provide them with content, when you help them to give them content to demonize Biafra, are you helping yourself? You help them with content. You provide content for them, and you still come back and tell me you are fighting for Biafra. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. That's what you are. You are an idiot. You provide content for them to fight Biafra, and you still come back and say, oh, you are fighting for Biafra. You must be foolish. Let's continue to listen.
And when they deny him presidency now, like Abiola, you ask Nigerians, come, let's go and demonstrate. Parochialism, that's what it's called. Let me ask, I have some questions to ask. They say the President Muhammad Buhari on Tuesday issued a stern warning to those who are bent on destroying the country through promoting insurrection and burning down critical national assets. A rude shock awaits them. What shock awaits me at Yala? Fulani, I'm asking you from the caliphate.
Every time they are too quick to speak about the issue of Biafra, they are very quick to narrate Biafrans and say what is not, how bad they are, how criminal-minded they are. What happens to the Miyetti Allah? What happens to the ISIS? What happened to Boko Haram? Oh, they are good citizens. The good citizens that you put into your military and your air force, and then you bring them to come and take the life of innocent people. Right?
Yeah, man, Sultan of Sokoto, to the last idiot, Alamajri Janjaweed on the street. I want to ask you a simple question. Let me ask, I want to say this thing. I want to ask Nigerians a question.
Ask.
Please.
Ask Nigerians.
You know, God, black people, in my next life, I can't be a black person now. I have never seen a more stupid set of people. It may be the way Europeans are treating us, our colonial masters are treating us, is what we deserve. I'm telling you the truth. Maybe we deserve it. You people, you claim you are Nigerians, you went to school. Have you ever wondered why this government, they have never ever criticized ISIS?
No, they never think about that.
Every day is Boko Haram this, Boko Haram that. Every day. Have you ever wondered why they have never? I want you to show me one single publication after the atrocities of this Fulani vagabonds and terrorists, where the government of Nigeria condemned ISIS in West Africa province. Show me one publication. It has never occurred to you people in your infinite stupidity. It has never occurred to you. You have never asked yourself, why is it that these people burning down, destroying Plateau State, Benue State, they are now in Niger State, why can't the government condemn them? Why not? Answer that question. But they are busy talking about agitation. You want to divide. And I want to do something I asked the governors now. I want to ask the Fulani presidency of Nigeria. My dear Fulani Janjaweed, who brought insecurity into Nigeria?
Question. Who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Fulani Janjaweed, answer. Who brought insecurity into Nigeria? So, because we are talking about the root cause. Because there's never a time you can be able to solve these problems or talk about it in a truthful way without discussing the root cause. Who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Who brought insecurity into the southeastern part of Nigeria? Who brought insecurity in Biafra land? Who brought it? Biafra land was the most peaceful part of that country. The most peaceful part of Nigeria is Biafra land. The most peaceful part of Nigeria has always been the Biafra land, every time. Many people that run away from their country to come for to stay exiled, they stayed in Biafra land. Every one of them was in Biafra land. The most peaceful part of that contraption. Today, they exported the terrorists to go and destroy it.
Simple question. Which people own the fourth most deadliest terror group in the world? Is it not your so-called headsman Miet Yala? Fulani, who started the bombing of churches
Fulani
in Nigeria. Is it not you people? You are now turning around with the help of the chameleonic Yoruba media to twist the narrative.
That is what they are still doing.
The same thing I asked the Southeastern governors. Southeastern governors who brought Operation Python Dance. Before you brought it, did you hear of any violent agitation anywhere?
Exactly. Before the Python Dance, there was no violent agitation anywhere in Biafra land. Before the Python Dance, there was no violent agitation in any part of Biafra land. But these governors, these politicians in Biafra land came together and they went to Abuja and brought Python Dance that took the life of thousands of Biafrans. Took the life of 28 men in the home of Mazin Nandekan. Made Mazin Nandekan to lose his parents, his mother and father, and Jack also was lost. And you think after taking these lives that the people will fold their hand and continue to clap for you? You think after taking thousands of lives that people fold their hand? You're an idiot. You don't know what is coming, and you're going to see more.
Why people fail to ask these questions, I don't understand.
They don't ask, I don't know.
You are in a country you claim is the most populous, the biggest. I'm asking you, why is it that the government do not want to condemn the terrorist activities of ISIS in West Africa? Some of you were there writing. Our general chief of defense, what's his name again? Atahiru, that idiot. Atahiru, Ibrahim Atahiru. He did very well. He eliminated the Shekau with the help of ISIS. Oh, Nigeria army is now working with ISIS. Now the next question is, what does ISIS stand to gain from Nigerian army? All of you Yoruba journalists, you're there writing junk every blessed day. You cannot reason. You can't reason. Oh, anyway, you're black. How can I expect you to reason in this UG? The same question I asked the governors who are meeting today. Umahi, Ugwani, Obiano, Ibazo, and that time it was Rochas or Abogawasa. Who brought insecurity into the East?
Answer. Who brought insecurity into
the
East?
Who brought the army to start killing innocent young people?
Exactly. Good
Simple question. The same question goes to Yoruba journalists tonight, those evil people and Fulani Caliphate. Fulani, let me ask you, who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Fulani, who were the first people to bear arms openly in Nigeria as civilians? Is it not you people claiming you're Fulani cattle headsmen with AK-47? Please, somebody should go and get me that video I shot at Amansia very, very many years ago. I think it was 2014 or so. Go and get it and show them. You people were the first to carry AK-47. So Fulani can carry AK-47, but not Eastern Security Network. Protecting the people. I want we black people to engage our brain for once. I know we are idiotic, I know we are animalistic in our disposition, but I want us to reason for once in our lives. Reason, stupid black people, reason for once. Who brought insecurity to Nigeria? The same people that brought insecurity into Nigeria are today lecturing us about insecurity.
Exactly. The same people that brought insecurity to Biafra land today, they are the one in the front line lecturing you and I about security, and we are paying attention. The same people that came and took the life of Biafrans in Biafra land, they are the people today lecturing you and I about insecurity. And some of us are sharing their video, and we are listening to them. The same people that sponsor the insecurity in Biafra land, they are the people today bringing out video, and you help them to share it, and you clap for them. They prey on your emotions. Black people. Black people. The same people who are the sponsors of the insecurity, the same people, the same people, they are the ones in the forefront. They make video, you share it because you want to score a point. You want to win a battle and lose a war. You want to win a battle. You want to win an argument and you lose a war. You see why I speak the way I speak? You see why I speak? I am concerned. Anything that we make the Zoological Republic have upper hand in this our journey, anything that will promote the Zoological, I will never be part of it. Anything that will make the zoo to go down the drain, that is where I am. But for them to score points, through my word or through my actions or through what I post, it will not happen. It will not happen. But some of us are not paying attention to these things. They have the media in there. All the media, both local and international, conventional media, they have it. The only thing we have in our hand is this social media. When I come here and talk for a few hours and I leave, we don't even have many audience. So it is when I come here and talk, some of you will share, help and share, reach out to other people, and they hear it. Some other platforms will do their own and they share. That is the only information they have. And that is why it pains me that most of us in this media today, we spend more time on propaganda and blackmail instead of talking about facts, giving out points that the world, an international body will listen. Somebody who is from another part of the world will listen and get some informations. But you are busy analyzing the video of your brother or your sister castigating and talking trash that doesn't make any meaning. That thing you are saying doesn't have anything to add to the recognition of Biafra. It doesn't have anything to add. You're only fighting a war that is unreasonable. You are fighting a battle to win an argument. Meanwhile, the war is there for us. I am interested in the war. And Nigeria can never score a point through me. They will not. Nigerian government will never score a point through me, through what I post, what I share, what I say. They won't. A terrorist government that even a country like Canada have confirmed it. A country like Canada confirmed it that Nigeria is a terrorist country. It is no longer, when we say, they say you're blowing that out of proportion, or they say it's it's no longer a blackmail. It's not a blackmail. A Canadian court confirmed it that Nigeria is a terrorist government, terrorist country. When a court come and tell you that a leading party, APC and PDP, are terrorist organization, what does that mean? What does it mean when the leader of a terrorist organization is leading you? What then is the name of your country? Is it not a terrorist country? But they want to leave that aside and begin to paint themselves good and paint you evil. And some of us are paying attention to their nonsense. Not me. I'm not part of that.
Asorok, what has been happening in North over these years? Is there anybody left in Zamfara?
Ask them.
In Yobe? In Brona? You abandoned all these hot spots of Fulani terrorism. You are interested in the East. You see the stern warning. Let me tell you something, Fulani. You underestimate us. You don't know that we went to school. I didn't go to school in the zoo, you know. I went to UN and I went to Soka. They were talking rubbish every blessed day, and I left the useless place. I went to London to study. You don't know we're educated. You have no bloody idea. Now, let me tell you something, Asorok. That thing you're looking for, you're going to get it. We are going to have another war. Another Nigeria-Biafra war is going to happen. In fact, it started already anyway. But let me tell you something that you don't understand. This war will escalate to the point whereby the world will want to see you. They want you to address the world as to what is happening. That day, that mask you're wearing, I'm talking to Yusuf Mohammed from Niger Republic wearing Buhari mask. That mask you're wearing will melt on your face during the meeting. Because now the world will summon you to, you'll be summoned to attend. That your mask will melt on your face. Then the zoo will be in trouble. You don't know there's a method of madness. I told you. Some of you right now cannot go back to your villages. It's been taken over by bandits. You did not see the video of the young man lamenting in Zamfara. You have not done anything. A government that is working with ISIS, Islamic State, is lecturing us about insecurity in the East.
How do you?
You people should come. Come now. You have killed 8 no more here today. Maybe tomorrow or next, 16 of you will die. It's simple now. You write your rubbish, you call your lament, you send more soldiers, you bring them, and they will die. You bring more, and they will die. God punish all of you. You want to be clever. Like Southeast governors, they want to be clever. Insecurity. Who brought Operation Python dance? I'm asking them.
Good question.
Who fired the first shot? I'm asking them. Who brought the army to start killing people? I'm asking them. Now the people are saying enough is enough. You are talking insecurity everywhere. Insecurity everywhere. INEC said it doesn't matter. We conduct election. Come and conduct and let us see. In Anambra, November. I'm laughing in Greek. In Anambra election. You think we're going to beg people, oh, stay at home, don't come out. No. There'll be no election in Anambra in November. Instead, heaven will fall. That'll be none. Watch and see. Watch and see. That we'll put on video. I ain't about cinema. We'll put on cinema for you. You'll be watching in November. Come and do election and let us see. Maybe Obiano should prepare to stay in office longer, or they should appoint somebody else because there'll be no election in Anambra State. So you can bring another hope into Anambra. People are joking. The same people bombing, killing, raping, and sacking villages are telling me about insecurity. Is it not the same Asorok that said, the same Femi Adesina writing rubbish, telling you, you either give your land for Ruga or your life will go? Are you not the same people? Are you not the same people? You are now trying to tell us about insecurity because people are fighting back. That's all. You bring your army and police as the advance guard. Right now, as I speak, the Fulani hit squad in Abia State is inside Obinze military barracks. Obinze. They are there. That's where they are camped.
That is it. The words you listen.
Every Fulani attacking every village, both in Yoruba land. They quarter them very close to a Fulani controlled military barracks. That's what they do. All of you, I want Nigeria, our country. We need unity. That's rubbish. No wonder white people are racist towards black people and no other race. Because I have discovered what they found out a long time ago, that black people are foolish. They can't reason very well. Somebody who told you that if he loses elections, the monkeys and baboons will be soaked in blood is now telling us, allegedly, about insecurity. The idiots that lost elections and they killed youth coppers, 11 of them, Igbo people, is telling me about insecurity. The person that said an attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North is telling me about insecurity.
That is it.
The people appointed as the spokespeople, chief negotiator for Boko Haram is telling me about insecurity. And you swallow all this nonsense every day.
That is what I'm saying. Today, you see these same people, this same thing that is happening, this same thing that Mazen Nandekano is saying here is still happening. Look at somebody like Hope Uzodinma and his group today, preaching you about insecurity. Hope Uzodinma and his group, telling you about insecurity. A man that we know have committed different kinds of crime. Unimaginable crimes. Crime against humanity. Somebody who escaped death row. Somebody that escaped death row. Forced himself into Imo State. He's telling you about insecurity. Preaching insecurity. You can imagine this one called Soludo in Anambra State. Soludo preaching insecurity. I'm going to bring the video of where member of the house was exposing this Soludo. Let me see if I can find the video. These are the people who come and preach to you about insecurity. They preach against Biafra. Oh, Biafran people are causing insecurity. Biafran agitators are the one causing the problem. Biafran people are the one making the noise. They are the one disturbing people. I want you to hear a testimony of a member of the house about Soludo and what he's doing. I want to look for that testimony. The testimony of a member of the house on Soludo and his atrocities in Anambra State.
For being peaceful state and all that.
About being this
no, not this one.
Thank you very
not
much.
This one. Sorry, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. A testimony that was given by a member of the house on Soludo recently. The way Soludo is manipulating Anambra State and all the evil he's committing. Let me look for the video so that we can see these are the people that come and preach to you about insecurity. And they will tell you that the Biafran agitators are the one causing problem. Biafran agitators are the one disturbing. Biafran agitators this, Biafran agitators that. You will hear from them and hear people who claim to be fighting for you. Where is that video? Let me search for the video. Where the criminal called Soludo was carrying his own. You will see what he's doing in Anambra State. What he's doing in Anambra State. In the name of protecting Anambra people. And tomorrow he will come out and tell you a different thing. He will be saying one thing and be doing different thing altogether. These are a bunch of evil men everywhere, right? Like every place you go, evil. Evil men, they are filled up everywhere. They have taken position everywhere. And we will not allow them to come and preach to us. We will not allow them to come and preach. Somebody like Soludo to come and preach for us, preach to us about what? Huh? Huh? Come and preach to us about what? What is he going to preach? Somebody who is in the front line of committing crime. Committing crimes. Yet he wants to come and preach. Where is that video? Sorry, just give me a minute. Let me look for that very video. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me look for that video for you to see what Soludo is doing. These are the people that come and begin to tell you, give you unnecessary information that doesn't make sense. These are the people that will come and make you, tell you about insecurity. They come and preach to you, insecurity in their land, insecurity this, insecurity that. Meanwhile, they are the architect of the insecurity. They are the ones that are leading the insecurity from the front. Then they will forget about their own evil and they will come and begin to preach to you about insecurity. And some of us will be paying attention. Some of us are paying attention. That is why I say we must not join them. You must not say anything that will be to the advantage of the enemy. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter the agenda they bring. Don't support it. No matter how sweet it sounds, no matter how good it looks, no matter how sweet it sounds, no matter how good it looks, don't you ever, 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 ever support it. Don't you ever support it. That is why in every content you see, look at the hand behind that very thing. Look at the very hand behind the content before you share. Look at the hand. There is always a hand behind every single content you see. There is always a hand hiding somewhere, sharing it. And some of us, because of our own emotions, because of our emotions, we ignore the science. We ignore the science and we push narrative that is against us. We push information that is against us. We must not allow that to happen. Not anymore. We have done it for a long time and we cannot continue to go that same path. We cannot continue to go that same path. I'm looking for this very video. I don't know where I saw it and I saved it. Just have a little patience with me. Let me see if I can find that video. It's very important that I play it because of this very hidden hand. When we talk about this secret discussion and the hidden hand, the secret hand that is hiding somewhere, doing some illegal things that is unacceptable. And they target to us. They say we are the ones doing it. People who doesn't even have, they don't have that right to speak about us. They don't have right to preach to us about anything. They don't have any right whatsoever to talk to us or preach to us about anything.
Why we have this case?
They don't have any right to preach to us whatsoever. But somehow we decide to ignore them and allow them to have that upper hand to be able to come and talk to us and spill lies, and we just digest the lies and we take it, which is not supposed to be. We have taken it for a very long time. We will no longer take such. We will no longer take such. I can't find this video, and I think we continue to search and see. Hopefully, if I find the video. Okay, my brother Christian is here. I think I will give my brother Christian the mic while I look for that video. Once I get it, I'll bring it up. Thank you so much, my brother Christian. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Welcome, my brother.
Yeah.
Take the mic, my brother. Go ahead.
Morning, brother. Morning. Yeah. So I promise that I will try and join you today also, and to continue to talk. We have to continue. We can't stop because, if something they offend somebody, you cannot ignore it. You have to continue to find solution to it. So we must continue to talk and hoping that the message will be cutting across, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously, the issue is it's a little bit complicated, but yes, that's why we have to continue to fight, because If it was easy, it would have been long and done and dusted. You know, so when our people are contributing to the difficult situation, making it even worse, so it becomes a problem. You know, but what can we do? We have to, we have to continue to push. So I'm just so, as usual, grateful that you continue to do what you do, and we pray that God will complement our efforts. You know, I'm trying to make this thing stand, but it's not quite standing. So of our own, we can only try our best, and so we're believing that God will continue to help us in the areas where we are weak, where we can, with the division and hatred among ourselves, which is unnecessary, it's uncalled for, you know. So sometimes even the more we stress these things, people are learning, they are trying to come back, deviate, stop the shenanigans, stop the unhealthy rivalry, you know, because some of the, I don't know, yeah, that rivalry among ourselves, we don't need it. We absolutely does not need that. We have to put all the effort, all the energy has to be geared towards, you know, our common enemy, which is the zoo. See, so that is the situation. I saw a video of this Yoruba man who is a pastor. You probably have seen it because you talked. I think you talked about it a few times. He was preaching. His name is Ade something, Ade Farasi or something. You know, talking about how he now believed. He said that was his word. He now believed that God did not create Nigeria. And I was like, so what does that even mean? You now believe? There's nothing like belief there. You don't. What do you mean you now believe? Everybody, you don't. It's not. It's a common knowledge. I mean, even if you don't have to even be a degree holder or whatever. Even in secondary school, you know, when I was in secondary school, we learned about the amalgamation. So what does that? So the amalgamation was the creation of Nigeria by the British. So you can come and tell me after all this decade that how old is a grown man that you now believe. What is there to believe? It's a fact. It's not a question of believing because it's written, it's documented how they came, how the British came, and forcefully amalgamated the different people that already lived separately. They already lived on their own. And like I said the other time, if the Britain did not come, if British did not come, we probably won't have Nigeria because again, the old Oduduwa people would have found a way to live among themselves because they are one people, they have that commonality. Same goes for the Biafran, same goes for the North, Arewa, or whatever. So it was the British that created this debacle. Everybody calls Nigeria, and that so that is the guy, you know. So obviously, to say you believe, it doesn't even make sense because right from my young days, just almost a teenage age, I already knew about amalgamation, how they came and they created it, and then kind of